Alright, so this is Den of Greed 2. It's a little more complicated than what we've had in the past. It's definitely going to do more damage to you, and so good luck. Here we go. I'm going to try to tell you guys a new strategy, so just pay attention. I have the speed reduced just because there's a little more detail than before. So the mage should definitely have web trap. You lay the web trap out first, and this helps debuff. You see the number 5x in the corner? That helps debuff the whole entire group, and then you can do all damage, go all out. Also, you see in the right underneath where you see a little Moby's in above my ultimate, you see the 2 green runes that are activated. You want to make sure that you're doing lots of evading to activate your runes. Then have somebody kind of at the end to help kite around the demons, because those going to do an extraordinary amount of damage. Then you want to get into a good practice of being at the gate to do your cooldowns, because there is a point in which it is the gate that triggers the spawn. So you're going to have the mage that pops up. You want to do something that helps kind of do a damage and an interrupt. You want to interrupt her so that she does not teleport. Then you see here Lego is the one that's blinking on the left. That means he's about to have the spawns coming toward him. So now it's my turn. And you want to make sure that you're like pop, pop, evade. Then you're going to go toward, away, figure 8, whatever. So see how my runes are not activated anymore. I should be trying to find a little worm that is doing the spitball and try to evade into it. The timer moves quickly. You need to get the boss down quickly as well. The main point is you need to make sure that you have the most amount of health at the end of this experience as possible, because if not, you guys aren't going to complete Den2. What else can I think of with this? So speaking of runes, while we're sitting here chit-chatting, the runes, you want crit rate, crit damage, debuff, health from the evade, sorts of runes. I can post that shit in Discord for you. That's not a problem. You want to make sure that you guys are on Discord if possible to communicate to one another. If not, you need to at least text it. So then, when you come to the next point, you want to make sure that your shit's on cooldown. And you can go as one team all together, united front, to the end of the bridge. Do not stop. Do not collect $200. Then you see where I get kind of tucked away in that corner there. That is the best corner for you to be in, because you cannot get wrung out. You want to make sure that you kind of delegate a task to somebody and say, hey, dude, you're going to be the one, the first ultimate, and then you're going to be the second ultimate. And you want to make sure that you're kind of tucked away back in that corner so that you can't get wrung out by the Reapers or the Bombers. And you want to try to evade to take the least amount of damage. Speaking of mages, the only thing I really know about mages specifically, you see my skill set. It's very important for you to have the scatter balls and the web trap. I personally like the little splash skill, but whatever you want for your third one is fine. So Lego kind of screwed up and stopped mid front. What you want to do with this mountain part is you want to go straight up the hill. Do not stop. Do not collect 200. Just go up to that little rock pad that you see right behind me, what I'm touching right now. Go to the rock pad, and then when there are monsters coming up the ramp, that's when somebody would kind of take those individuals out. Waiting for cooldown once again. If you find yourself at a low amount of health, you want to go ahead and die, because if you're too low, you're going to screw the whole world up, and we don't want that. I wish we could fast forward through this part, but we can't, so enjoy. the pom-poms. And then we're going to move forward. I promise you at some point we will do it. After I do the Dougie, or whatever the fuck that move is. So the important part is when you see the boss, you do not want to try to do any sort of ultimates or any major skills because he is impenetrable to damage, as you see. So I put my little DPS kind of ring, the web trap out. Then I'm going to advance forward. And when my shaman are out, that is when I'm going to hit my ultimate because I want to do as much damage to the shaman and avoid the bombers as much as possible. And as you see, I'm pretty much full health this whole entire time, which is amazing. Thank you very much. I make it look easier than it is. Avoid the little goldy rain things. And then avoid the shaman. But the main thing, the biggest thing, and I'm not being funny when I say this, is you really genuinely have to focus 100%, all three of you, on the boss. Hit, 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 boss, boss, boss. Dash out, boss, boss, boss. Go back, boss, boss, boss. Then, when we're done with this bullshit, we will end up at the final part, the most important part of Den 2. It is the make or break part. You need to get away from him right now. Get away, run, run, run. And so it is the wind that does the damage, not the club. So move away. Now you see blue. It's basic attack. That means auto, auto, auto. Do not use any skills on him because that will only heal him, which is counterproductive. And we do not want to be counterproductive. So hit, hit, hit. Boss, boss, boss. Now, he's red. So that means go ham. Just all out damage. Don't do basic. Don't do whatever. You want to make sure that 2 or more of your members have the instant res because you don't want to be solely reliant on one individual. And unfortunately, I am the only person that has instant res in this group. So we were kind of dependent on me, and that's probably why we didn't finish it. What else? What else can we think of? Oh, so you see how you see blue like smoke around him, and then when the blue smoke dissipates, he's still in the basic mode, but when it dissipates, that means he is about to cleave or do the whirlwind or whatever you want to call it. It means he's about to transition. So you need to get away from him, far, far away from him when you stop seeing the smoke, because it means he's about to go into red. Good luck, guys. Hope you have a better chance than